They say New York will either break you or build you. But what happens when it does both? The night was cold, the kind that stings your cheeks and makes you question your life choices. Jackson Cole stood by the glass wall of his 80th floor corner office in Midtown Manhattan, looking down at the very streets he once slept on. Billionaire, CEO, business icon. But tonight, none of that mattered, because of one message. Just 5 words, from a name he hadn't seen in 17 years. You forgot who was there. Jackson wasn't born into wealth. He was born into debt, raised by a single mother in the Bronx. He left home at 17, with nothing but a backpack, a notepad filled with ideas, and a childhood friend named Marcus, who believed in him when no one else did. Man, your ideas are crazy, Marcus would say, laughing. But I'll back 'em anyway. They'd work out of coffee shops, crash on each other's couches, and sometimes sell stuff on the street just to eat. Jackson had fire. Marcus had loyalty. Together, they were unstoppable. Or so it seemed, until the world intervened. An investor finally saw the spark in Jackson's idea for a real-time logistics platform. But there was one catch. They only wanted him, not Marcus. You're the visionary, Jackson, the investor said. Marcus is just extra weight. He hesitated. Loyalty or legacy? Jackson chose the dream. Marcus will understand, he told himself. He'll catch up. Spoiler alert, he didn't. Marcus vanished. And Jackson, he rocketed upward. TV interviews, TED Talks, tech magazines called him the Bronx Brain. But as his fame grew, his past grew quieter, and soon forgotten. Running a company wasn't all glory. Investors grew hungry, partners betrayed, one even tried to leak their patent. The higher Jackson climbed, the colder it got. That's when Maya entered, PR genius, stunning, sharp, savage. You've got a brand to protect, she said, tossing him a dossier. Let go of old baggage. This world's too fast for nostalgia. So Jackson did. He deleted contacts, cleaned house, reinvented himself. He had it all. Until that message came. The message hit like a brick. You forgot who was there. It came from Marcus. Jackson stared at it for 10 minutes, tried to laugh, tried to dismiss it. But guilt is funny. It whispers louder than applause. So he replied, meet me. Name the place. Marcus chose a tiny diner in Harlem, the same one they used to sit in for hours, dreaming about the big move. When Jackson walked in, he barely recognized the man across the booth. Time had been a brawler. Marcus had a cane now, scar over his eye, still the same quiet fire in his stare. You look like a Fortune 500 ad, Marcus said. Jackson tried to joke. You look like you fought a bear. Marcus shrugged. Life is the bear. They didn't shake hands, didn't smile. You left me behind, Marcus said flatly. They didn't want me. I get it, but you didn't fight for me. Jackson's throat tightened. I thought I was protecting the dream. No, Marcus snapped. You were protecting yourself. The silence was heavier than the city outside. Then Marcus added, but I'm not here to guilt you. I'm here to remind you. Because the top feels stable until you forget your foundation. It haunted him for days, in board meetings, on red carpets, even during an interview on CNBC. Then one night, Jackson canceled everything. Showed up at Marcus's place with 2 coffees and one crazy idea. Let's start something new, together. Marcus blinked. Now you want me back? I need you back. Not for charity, for redemption, and for the next chapter. They launched a mentorship startup for underprivileged youth, named The Start. Funny, isn't it? You can lose millions and recover. But lose your people, that takes something more. Today, Jackson stands before a crowd of 5,000 young dreamers at Times Square. He closes his speech with this: you will rise, you will fall, you'll question everything. But listen, never forget who was with you from the start. Success is sweeter when shared. And loyalty, that's the real currency. A hush, then thunderous applause. Backstage, Marcus nods. Same old grin. About time you remembered. He smirks. Jackson laughs. What took me so long? Marcus sips his coffee. Ego. We all get lost in it. But you came back. That's what counts. Loyalty doesn't expire. It just waits to be remembered. Some people invest money. Others invest belief. The second kind, priceless. Your net worth means nothing if you forget your heart's worth. What if your Marcus is still waiting? Someone who stood by you when you had nothing. Someone who never asked for credit, just believed in your spark. Have you forgotten them? Or worse, ignored them? If this story moved you, made you reflect, or fired you up, hit that subscribe button right now.